Christina Papadimitriou has been involved in the arts community of Townsville for the past 28 years in various roles as art teacher, silversmith, designer and photographer. She is passionate about all aspects of art and enjoys attending and providing opportunities where like-minded people share their knowledge and skills to further their arts practice.
Okay, I grew up in Innisfail and moved to Townsville in 1988 as a 16-year-old to commence a Diploma of Fine Art at TAFE. This was upon the recommendation of past students and the fact that the teachers were actually practicing artists. I always knew I wanted a career in art, even though I failed grade 8 art, shock horror, and was leaning towards fashion design when I chose textiles as one of my minors. And the other just happened to be gold and silversmithing. As you may have guessed, I chose gold and silversmithing as my major, and this is some of my work. I initially didn't do very well in my drawing classes at TAFE and actually failed my first semester. Sound familiar? This put me a year behind my classmates, but was actually a blessing in disguise. A, because I was lucky enough to then have Barbara Cheshire as my drawing instructor, and she taught me how to draw. And B, it meant that I was around when JCU took over and I became one of their first graduates in the new Bachelor of Visual Arts course. Yes, it's embarrassing to disclose that I failed art in high school and then my drawing class at uni. But I tell you this because I feel as though it has made me a better teacher, which is my current occupation. I know what it's like to struggle with something and can empathise with my students and help to push them to do their best. I've been an art teacher now for 13 years at Northern Beaches State High School, and teaching has its challenges, but on the whole, I love it. This photo is perhaps one of my favourites. A week-long residency with sculptor Ben Obama allowed students from my school to create one part of a collaborative sculpture for strand ephemera. The other two schools involved were St Patrick's College and St Anthony's College, and we actually won the People's Choice Award, which was fantastic. But the best part was seeing students come in their lunchtime to participate or stay behind after school, and then their proud faces when we told them that they had won an award. What I love about this photo is it shows a crazy bunch of people, teachers, students, gallery representatives, and Ben having some fish and chips while we're, having a bit of a break. And it's because of the support of local galleries that our schools in the region have the opportunity to have local artists come in as artists in residence. And over the years, I've had a number of artists come in, whether they're painters or printmakers, and it's been, all photographers for that matter, and it's been really great. I have also had a great network of art teachers from our region, and we established a group many years ago, which is in its currently called NQ Art, for North Queensland art teachers, and we meet twice a month along with gallery reps to support each other basically. When I began teaching, I brought my passion for gold and silversmithing with me, and I introduced jewellery making to my senior students. It was exciting to be able to share my skills. After a one-year sabbatical from teaching, I decided to return to study in 2008 and found a new love, that of photography. I've since managed to incorporate that passion into my teaching as well. Photography has been a major part of our curriculum for 7 years now, and has also been the instigator for a number of extracurricular projects that students can voluntarily be involved in. One project that is dear to my heart is the Wearable Art and Photography Project, which I established in 2012, and it began as a collaboration with two other schools, William Ross State High School and Thuringowa State High School. Their students created the wearable art and my students photographed them. Our first exhibition was part of the Townsville Fashion Festival, and we exhibit at the City Library, both the wearable art and the... Oh my God, really? Okay. This year, we had 13 students from 6 schools participate, and they were opening event on the runway at the Townsville Fashion Festival, and I'm proud to say that they are amazing kids. Now, fortunately, being a teacher doesn't allow a lot of time for an artist to actually work on their own artwork, which is why I'm in awe when I think of my uni lecturers, the ones that are in the exhibition at the moment at Umbrella Studio. How did they manage to be such gifted artists, holding exhibition after exhibition of amazing works, and still have time to share and impart their knowledge to us and their students? It's been it's amazing, and I have so much respect for them. So I have neglected my art practice for a number of years and only exhibit work once or twice because of our NQ Art group and our relationship with the galleries. So I have a new goal, and that is to find time for me as an artist. As such, I'm making time to find my own particular style of photography and to grow my, at the moment, very small photography business. I have some wonderful mentors, but I know what will happen though. I will just take what I learned back to my students and get caught up in the hectic moments of teaching. Hopefully I will impact their lives like my uni lecturers did. Am I living vicariously through my students? Yes, I am, but I love it. Thank you.